everybody out on YouTube. This is Michael, the Geek for Life, with a product review. This is actually going to be the first in a series of products, part of the same collection, which is the Eaglemoss Star Trek Starships collection. I've actually been getting these for close to 3 years. They send you 2 a month. And I haven't really reviewed them at all. And honestly, this is my favorite collection I have out of all of them. And so I thought it would be a good idea to do some reviews. I'd really like to get people to buy these, especially if you're a Star Trek fan. This is sort of a must-have collection if you're a Star Trek fan, and they keep expanding the list of how many ships they're going to do, and it really looks like they are dedicated to doing all of the Star Trek starships, in which case this would be the most extensive collection that anybody's ever put out. They're even going to be going into the new movie, hopefully the new series they're going to stick around for, so it would really be nice to get the entire like every ship they've ever shown. But of course they go in order, and I will be doing so as well. So issue number 1, they call them issues even though they're little models, is the U.S.S. Enterprise D number 1. So they started out with a pretty popular ship. Each model comes with a magazine, which I will show you some of, the little model, which I will show you shortly, and a little stand with some hooks that hold the model in place. And each stand comes with the name of the ship it's supposed to go with. You have to be careful not to lose these because they don't actually say which ship they're supposed to go with, so you got to be careful. They also come in little boxes, which I didn't pull one out, so I'm going to grab a random one. They're all basically the same, but it'll come in a little box like this. And I think, yeah, this is actually for another issue, battle cruiser, Klingon battle cruiser. But they all come in boxes about this size. There are a few exceptions that are just, sort of weird shaped, and so they come different size or a different type of box. But most will come in a box like this. And we put that away. But of course, what you all came here for is the Enterprise D herself, the model. These models are mostly made of die-cast metal, although they do have some plastic parts to them. You can see the detail on it is actually very good. The model itself is just a few inches long, maybe 4 inches or so. The paint job on it is very well done. You can see on the side here the warp nacelles, the blue and the red, those are translucent plastic. And the underside here. The deflector dish there is just painted on. It's not a translucent plastic or anything like that. It does have some weight to it. It's not like a heavy plastic model or anything, although, like I said, it does have some plastic parts. I'm really impressed with this model. I think they did an excellent job with it. The detailing on it, all the lettering, I mean, it's just, they did a fantastic job with it. You can just show it off a little bit more there. The coloring on it, the markings, the lettering, I mean, just everything is in the right place. I wouldn't change anything about this model. I think they did a fantastic job, and for an issue number 1, this is definitely a great way to start out the collection. And of course most people have, if you're a Star Trek fan, you collect models and stuff. Most of you will have an Enterprise D model from something, a Micro Machine, a Playmates model, Diamond Select, something like that. You'll probably have one, but one of the great things about this collection, and you're going to see as we go through, is they even got like little ships that barely got any screen time at all, ships that nobody else is going to make a model of. So, it's really an impressive collection from Eaglemoss. So, issue number 1, U.S.S. Enterprise D from Star Trek The Next Generation. I give this model a 5 out of 5. It's excellent quality. It does look great on the stand, if I can get it on here. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, it just sits on the stand like that. Holds on pretty well. Doesn't slide off, or it's not loose when you shake it or anything. So it looks great when you put it up on the shelf. You can, of course, see all the ones behind me here. They're each going to get their own episode. Don't worry about that. And they all come with this magazine. The cover is always the same. A nice beauty shot of it. The issue number in the corner. A little bit of details about it right there, the class and what year it came out. Inside cover, always the same. It shows you how to hook it to the model base. Some of them are a little bit more complicated than others. This one was pretty simple. Some stats on the ship itself over here. I'm not going to read the magazine to you or anything like that. And then you just go into some articles about it, just talking about the ship itself, some of the features on it. And they're all a little bit different. This one shows one of its special features, which is, of course, the saucer separation. And there's actually an ad in this one, but I think this is the only magazine that has it. But you get like a little profile shot of the ship. If this magazine wasn't, or if this little advertisement wasn't here, you'd be able to see it. Tells you about all the free gifts you get with the collection on that little advert there. But of course, we'll talk about that in another video. A little bit on designing the Enterprise. Just interesting to see what it could have been. Glad they went with the one they did, though. It's a very beautiful ship. Yeah, just more stuff on the design. I guess at one point it was supposed to split off into several different pieces instead of just the one. Or I'm sorry, just the saucer and the battle section. And a little bit about how they filmed it. And this little advert keeps popping out, so I'll just remove it. Then the back page is always the same, some on-screen stuff. First appearance, most notable appearances. Of course, this was a hero ship for a series, so it had a lot. Most of the other ships won't have that. A little bit about it. And, of course, this back page here is always the same. It tells you what's in the next issue, which is, of course, going to be our next video, the NCC 11701 refit Constitution-class U.S.S. Enterprise. That will be in our next video. And then on the back, a nice little above shot of the ship. So I give this ship a 5 out of 5. The model is very well done. Whoever put that together really took their time and did it right, so I'm happy about it. And this, like I said, this is just my favorite collection out of all the things I collect. This is the one I'm going to try to get all of. So far they have 110 ships that they're going to release, not counting specials. They do have some specials. I think they have like 5 or 6 specials so far. Most of them are ships from the J.J. Abrams Star Treks, just something about the deal they worked out. Those ships had to be special editions, and we're going to showcase those as well, the ones that I have. But this is our first video in my Star Trek Starships collection. The models, showing them off. Sorry, I don't know. I can't talk today. I just can't. I have those days. You've seen those days. I've recorded them. And it's just a really amazing model, and I guess that's it. I guess that's all I have to say about that one. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that thumbs up button or even subscribe. Leave a comment if you want, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And I guess that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you, and have a good one. Bye-bye.